Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, my voice is going out. Welcome to Sim Race TV. I'm Jay Weezy, and tonight we got a special race here tonight for the SIMADDICTS, the International Dirt Association SIMADDICTS League. Jeremy Freeman in charge of that thing, but tonight we got a race off for the championship between this guy, the 33 machine of Ethan Stuckwish, and the 69 of Kieth Hackney. Anyways, sorry for that. Kieth Hackney in the 69 machine is going up against Ethan Stuckwish in the 33, and they're going to do a race off for the championship here because they came in tied in the points after their drop races and everything. They were tied, so they got to do a race off. And it's going to be like this. They're going to qualify. They're going to go out and run heat races. And then both of these guys, if they make it, which I'm sure they will, if they make the big show, then they'll go out, start in the back, and they'll race each other out there up through the field. And whoever finishes in front of the other will be the champion for the SIMADDICTS series. It's Modified Mondays. Everybody get ready because we're getting dirty here. Got about 2 minutes left here in practice, so hang tight. Kokomo, Indiana. The dirt track. Oh yeah. Modified Mondays is here. And last week was the last race of the season. And since my voice is kind of going out, I'm not going to talk a whole lot, but I would like to go over it one more time here. Before we get started tonight, thanks to everybody out there that's watching this event here. Looks like Shane James, the fastest modified out there so far, with a 12.837. Bryson Daffrin in second with a 12.928. Here's a top five right here. And we'll go over some of the track information tonight at Kokomo Speedway here at Kokomo South. The winds are coming out of the south here at 4 miles per hour. It will be changing here and there. Right now, it's at 4. It could go up, could go down, could go west, could go east. Temperature 77 degrees, track the temperature, the 95 degree track temperature, and 64% humidity. Tricky little track out there. Let's ride along here one more time. Come on, Charles Hollywood, Charles. Tommy Haynes, my man. All right, practice is over. They move on to qualifying. Let's take a look at these guys when they run their laps. Appreciate you for tuning in here tonight, watching this race. This is going to be a good one. We're at Kokomo, Indiana, in the modifieds, and there's going to be a champion crowned at the end of this one. No matter what happens, we'll know who it was, and I believe Kieth Hackney walked away with the championship for the Pro Late models last night. Still need to get that confirmation, but pretty sure it happened. We got cars going out on the track. We got cars on the track. And right now, Blake Brown, he's on top of the charts with a 13.263. Second lap was a 398, 389. Kenneth McLaughlin, he put down a 13.423. Your top three. Blake Brown, the The 74 out there having some trouble during his qualifying run, but he got a fast lap down and he took over that number 1 spot for the time being. And then here comes Shane James flying out there at Kokomo, and that Team Friday number 3 HRE Motorsports right there on the pole right now. See if somebody can knock him off. He threw down a 13.115, and it looks like it's a little sticky. It might stick. Still got 3 minutes left in this practice session. Kieth Hackney out there on the track making his qualifying run right now. $13.506. That's good enough for 13th right now. That's not going to cut it, and he's going to shut her down. Not quite the run he was looking for. The 21 of Nate Kassler out there. The 21. Usually fast, usually on the bottom. That's why I call him the low line legend. Here at Kokomo, I'm not sure how he's going to run. Right now, he's 19th on the leaderboard with a 723, a 13.723 that is. Shane James still holding it down up there with a 13.115. 2 minutes, coming up on 2 minutes here left. And we have Jesse Isidore out there. He's currently in the 13th spot with a 13.481. The 015 Gen X Bad Racing. Beautiful modified right there. Kendall Tucker, he's currently at 14th right now. And Kendall Tucker's, he's got a win or two over here. To be exact, he's got 2 wins. He won at Volusia. He's got 3 wins in this series. Volusia, USA, and the dirt track at Charlotte last week. He pulled off the win. Right now he's 14th on the leaderboard. JD Sass out there, the 22 machine, threw down a 13.703. Currently scored in that 20th position. So we got about a minute left in practice. Still have 3 cars that haven't been out. Chris Cox, Tim Christensen, and Corey Stansel haven't been on the track yet. Ethan Stuckwish, the 33, sitting in that number 3 spot right now. So he had a nice qualifying run. He threw down a 13.272. And that's going to separate him from Kieth Hackney. Kieth is back in the 12th spot, so his qualifying's winding down. Let's look at the results here for this qualifying session. Shane James, 13.115. Blake Brown with a 263. Ethan Stuckwish with a 272. DJ Kilanowski with a 293. Kyle Morris threw down a 312. Michael Holder, Derek Dryman, Bryson Daffrin, Patrick Solari, Jeremy Freeman round out the top 10 in this qualifying session. Jarrett Murphy, Kieth Hackney, Jesse Isidore, Kendall Tucker, Wes Gwaltney, Hunter Wright, Mike Cron, Dustin Hall, J.D. Sass, Kenneth McLaughlin. And we do have, it looks like, 27 cars showed up tonight, so 5 will go home. Nathan Kassler there, Noah Samples, Troy Stuckwish, Jared Nash, Chris Cox, Tim Christensen, Corey Stansel rounds out the field. That'd be all the cars that'll compete here tonight. And as you all know, qualifying really don't mean a whole lot. It matters about your heat race finish. So if you have enough car to start in the back and come to the front, then, you know, no big deal. And we know Kieth Hackney's pretty fast. Currently, not so good in his qualifying run. But he's got to start in the back in this main event here if he wants to walk away with that championship trophy. I'm sure Ethan Stuckwish is going to try to win his heat race. Speaking of heat races, here we go. Heat race number 1. About to get set off here into turn number 1 with Shane James in the number 3 on the pole. Kyle Morris is on his outside there in that first row. Second row is going to be Patrick Solari and Jesse Isidore. Third row goes to Mike Cron on the inside with Nathan Kassler on his outside. Chris Cox, He's going to be in that last row in the 515, and we're about to get dirty here. Heat race number 1 for the SIMADDICTS, the International Dirt Association's championship race off. Who's going to get it? Anybody got a pick? You only got 2 choices, Ethan Stuckwish or Kieth Hackney. Let's hear it. Let me know out there in the chat who you think's going to pull off this championship here tonight. Whoever finishes in front of the other will win the championship here for the Modified Monday series. The season is over, and they will be moving on to a new season here shortly. So if you're interested in getting out there on the track with these guys here next season, check out the description of the video. If you're watching on Twitch, you have to find us on Facebook for that information, or YouTube, because we're live on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Cindy Cool says Ethan Stuckwish. Let's do it. Sounds good. All right, green flags out here for Shane James with the 93 of Kyle Morris. Kyle goes to the high side. Shane James keeps it down on the bottom. It looks like a little trouble up high there for Jesse Isidore. Shane James around here with Nathan Kastler getting collected into that. That's going to put Kyle Morris up front. Kyle Morris, I'm sure he don't mind. He'll walk away with this one. And after 3 laps, after 2 laps, we got Kyle Morris, Patrick Solari, Mike Cron, and Jesse Isidore up in the top 4. And as you know, the top 4 will advance to the main event here tonight, which is going to be 50 laps here. And also, this is a little bit different this week. They're doing open setups. It's been a fixed setup season, so they're trying to separate these guys a little bit here on this race off. Everybody else, they're just racing for fun, but Ethan Stuckwish and Kieth Hackney will be racing for that championship. We got a nice battle brewing right here between Mike Cron, the 26, Jesse Isidore on the high side, as Kyle Morris tries to run away with this one. Right now, he's doing so very well. Patrick Solari in second. Three cars locked out right now is Shane James, Chris Cox, and Nathan Kastler. They haven't gave up yet here. We're still watching this battle as the white flag comes out for Kyle Morris in heat race number 1. He's out there all by himself in that 93. Patrick Solari in the 99 comes in second. Jesse Isidore in third. And Mike Cron rounds out the top 4. Shane James, Chris Cox, and Nathan Kastler are going to have to fight in the B main to make it into this race. Great race. That was a great race. It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble getting around this track out there at Kokomo. That's a good, yeah, I agree with you. It says generic account. I don't know if that's your name, but I believe with you. He said, I don't know, honestly. They're both fast, and that's right. Both of them are fast. It's a hard pick, but hey, man, I want y'all to pick. Who you think's going to win this one tonight? Who's going to steal the championship away? And obviously, they're both fast if they tied for the championship in the points, and they have to have a race-off to determine the champion. That's how they do it over here, the SIMADDICTS. Heat race number 2 coming up here. Blake Brown's going to be on the pole in that 74 machine with Michael Holder on his outside there in the number 16, 18 of Jeremy Freeman is going to be the second row inside with Kendall Tucker alongside him in that 00. Kendall got 3 wins. He might be charging up towards the front here. Dustin Hall, the 331, he's going to be on the inside of Noah Samples there in the 8. And Tim Christensen was supposed to participate in this event, and he did not make it out there, so we're going to have to hope everything's all right with Tim Christensen. 22 cars going to get locked in. Green flag out, and we already have trouble. The 16 of Michael Holder on that restart gets tapped. Kendall Tucker Wow. Blake Brown moves away from all that mess, and Jeremy Freeman tries to close the gap on him there on the bottom. I believe we might have a fight in the pits here after this heat race, as Noah Samples takes advantage of that and moves up into that third spot with Dustin Hall there in fourth. Kendall Tucker there got it going again. Currently in the number 5 spot, so he's trying to work over Dustin Hall to lock himself into the main event here tonight. Let's take a wider look at these guys out there. Blake Brown riding right around the wall, and Jeremy Freeman looks like he's running that low line there. And the 18 machine, both of them pretty quick, but Blake Brown figured it out up top. Blake Brown with a 13.402, Jeremy Freeman 1/10 slower with a 5. Top two still pretty close together, but we're going to have to watch this battle. Kendall Tucker already advanced up to that 4th spot. He's locked in now, and he's trying to work over Noah Samples for the 3rd spot. That way Noah can be the gatekeeper. But right now, Kendall Tucker makes it work on the outside there as he flies around the high side there, gets by Noah Samples, takes over P3. As Blake Brown still pulling away from Jeremy Freeman, it looks like the speed's up on the high side. The guys on the bottom are about a 10th slower. Oh, I got you. All right, the checker flag's out. Blake Brown with the win for heat race number 2. Little animosity there. Jeremy Freeman is second. Kendall Tucker and Noah Samples will advance. Dustin Hall, Michael Holder, and Tim Christensen hopefully can make it to the B main and make it happen. David Sutton in the house. What's up, David? There's a little animosity in the beginning of that heat race, so there might be a fight in the pits. Let's keep an eye on that. Ethan Stuckwish is going to be the pole sitter here for heat race number 3 with Derek Dryman. And the 444 on his outside there. Hopefully I said that right. Dryman. Second row, the inside's Jarrett Murphy. And the 81. Wes Gwaltney there on his outside. I was looking at his paint scheme there. It's pretty cool little cars. Even got a little SRTV Network logo on there. Thank you, Wes. JD Sass, he's going to be in that third row on the inside with Troy Stuckwish on his outside, the 124 Outlaw Farms. It's got some Busch Light logo on the front of that thing. He don't drink no beer. All right, this thing's about to get going here. Pace truck's pulling off. They're going to go around 2 times, and then Ethan Stuckwish is going to try to lead every lap here. 8 more laps coming up, and if you're interested, like I said earlier, if you're interested in racing with these guys, the season's over. Got a new season coming up, so get in touch with the International Dirt Association, or if you just want to run in a specific league like the SIMADDICTS or the Dirt Outlaws Series, well, Jeremy Freeman, he's the admin over here. He's the owner of the SIMADDICTS. Contact him or any of the drivers. Maybe they can hook you up. Maybe you know one of the drivers, and they can hook you up with it. But Blake Mosley, he's the owner of the Dirt Outlaws Series. So if you know him or anybody that knows him, get hooked up with him. And the green flag's out. He raced number 1, and Ethan Stuckwish got a nice jump there. Left the 25 of Jarrett Murphy. Oh no, JD Sass and the 81 of Wes Gwaltney get tangled up for a second, but they hang on to it. The 444 of Derek Dryman started in that 2nd spot. Looks like the outside, he got worked over by the 25 of Jarrett Murphy. Jarrett started right behind Ethan, so he had a good view of that restart there. So we watch him try to run down the 33 car. Let's get a wider look here as these guys pretty much single file right now, and it looks like this. Jarrett Murphy was scored in first that time by. Actually, no, not that time by, but he did have a nose on him there for a second, so. Ethan Stuckwish in first, Jared Murphy in second, Derek Dryman and Wes Gwaltney is your top four that will move on if it stops right now, if it ends right now. JD Sass, Troy Stuckwish. Troy's in that sixth spot. Corey Stansel didn't make this heat race, so hopefully he gets his car ready and gets out there for this main event here tonight if he can make it. 5 cars will go home. 27 cars showed up. 22 gonna race the 50-lap race here at Kokomo Speedway. And Ethan Stuckwish opening up a gap there, a big gap over Jared Murphy in second. We got a battle for the third spot between Wes Gwaltney and Derek Dryman. Wes trying to make something happen there as they go door to door off turn 4. The checker flag waves. The 444 is going to hold him off. Derek Dryman, he's going to take that third spot. Ethan Stuckwish was the winner. Jared Murphy in second. Derek Dryman and Wes Gwaltney will move on. Troy Stuckwish and all those other guys going to have to race it out in the B main. We got another heat race coming up here. Heat race number 4. It's going to be 8 more laps with DJ Kilanowski on the pole, the 115. On that front row, right next to him is going to be the 118 there, Bryson Daffern. Second row inside is going to be the championship contender there, Keith Hackney. Looking to finish in a good spot in this heat race and put that car up front for this main event. But he's still going to have to start in the back. My bad. All right. They're going to EOL these guys, and they're going to have to come up through the field. Hunter Wright there starting on his outside in the 31 machine, and right behind them in that third row is going to be Kenneth McLaughlin, that 67. Jared Nash in the 29 here. And like I said, these are open setups tonight here in the modifieds. So bring your A game. Hopefully you got a good team or a good setup at least. Green flag's out. Heat race number 4 is underway. Great start. They got those guys timed to start very well there, but the 115 makes a little contact with the wall. Still has a lot of momentum there. He's getting ran down by the 118 of Bryson Daffern. Bryson Daffern looks good up there. Looks quick. Almost made it 3 wide there, and he's going to battle side by side with Mr. Hackney in the 69 machine. The 118 goes from the top to the bottom there. Maybe he didn't like that top side there. Now they were 3 wide for just a second, but these two are fighting right here. This is a battle between the 69 and the 118 of Bryson Daffern. Bryson moves it to the high side. Keith's still on the bottom. The 115 of DJ Kilanowski having a little trouble up there as he gets caught up in the wall, and Hackney's goes around there, and the 69 is going to fall back to 4th right now. Oh, contact between Jared Nash and Kenneth McLaughlin. Back up front, we're going to have to stay up here with this guy, the 118, he's your race leader. Hackney had a little connection issue right there, but currently he's still locked in that 4th spot right there. Out there still running strong, trying to run them back down. Hunter Wright's in that 3rd spot in the 31 machine as they get the white flag. This time by Bryson Daffern. The fastest lap on the track would be the 115 of DJ Kilanowski. White flag's out, and DJ's looking for the lead here on the bottom if he can get a good bite off. Couldn't quite get what he wanted. The winner of that one, Bryson Daffern. He led 5 of those laps. DJ Kilanowski, Hunter Wright, and Keith Hackney, they're going to advance on, and Jared Nash, Kenneth McLaughlin off to this B main, C main. It says C main, but we'll see. Pretty sure it's the B. So 16 cars locked in right now. They're going to take 6. Top 6 out of this race right here will move on. Actually, only 5 cars out there. Not sure what this is all about. Maybe the admins can advance this session here. It's Shane James, JD Sass on the front row. Chris Cox, Troy Stuckwish, second row, and Nathan Kassler, the 21, starting in that 5th position. This ain't the B main. This is the C main. So I believe we got a B main coming up after this one. Usually the B main says consolation up there, so it's a good question as we get set. The green flag's out here as we're racing 12 laps here at Kokomo. Be 12 laps for Shane James here to try to hold off a bunch of hard chargers. JD Sass, Chris Cox, Troy Stuckwish, Nathan Kassler in 5th right now. That's odd as Troy Stuckwish has a bobble there coming off of turn number 2. Him and Chris Cox almost get together. Chris bumps that tire down on the bottom there. Nate Kassler has to go around him on the high side there. That's going to let Troy Stuckwish get away from him a little bit. Shane James is not playing out there. He's threw down a 13:145. That's the fastest lap time I've seen in all these races so far. So Shane James has something figured out in that number 3. He's got a shot at winning this one. If I had to put money on it, my money would be on the 3 tonight. JD Sass running strong in 2nd. Nathan Kassler and Troy Stuckwish fighting for that 3rd position right now. I guess at this point they're just racing to make sure they don't come in last. I don't know. There's only 5 out there right now. Maybe Blake or Jeremy can let me know out there in the chat what this is all about, but we got a pretty good race going on nevertheless. See these guys having some trouble here at Kokomo. Seems like that wall just magnetized. These guys keep bumping into it there, so it must be a tough place to get around. I mean, I know I'm not a fan of it. I tried to run here. I did run a race. I finished pretty well. I mean, I was not having any fun, which is the main reason why I race, was to win and have fun. So I didn't do neither one of those, if that means anything. 2 to go here for Shane James, and Shane's coming up on the back end here of Chris Cox. About to put them a lap down. Chris going to stay out in front of him, but in 12 laps, he about lapped the 515. Shane James with a monster modified machine. Super fast. Shane James, JD Sass in 2nd, Nathan Kassler in 3rd, Troy Stuckwish in 4th, and Chris Cox rounds out the field for that one, whatever it was, C main. Now the B main's coming here. So we had 16 in. They were taking 3 cars out of that. So Shane James definitely locked himself in. So I'd assume they're taking 3 out of this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chris Orencia, man, I tell you what, those 2 cars right there are the fastest cars here at Kokomo tonight. The 2 fastest cars. And guess what? You know what time it is. It's climber time. I'm kidding. It's time to get dirty here. B main. Let's take a look at our starting lineup here for this B main. It's going to be Dustin Hall in the 331 with Jared Nash on his outside in the 29. We've seen a little bit of what do you call it, animosity maybe between Jared Nash and some other drivers. So keep an eye on the 29 machine. That's right, climber time. Second row is going to be Michael Holder in the 16. Kenneth McLaughlin on his outside there in the 67. And Tim Christensen and Corey Stansel just not going to make it. Make the race, man. So they're going to have to. They probably already got their car loaded up in the hauler. It means 25 cars. Only 3 cars will go home here. 27 showed up. 2 didn't start. So 3 cars will go home here. Green flags out here for the B main. And I would say, win it. Jaron Hazen, Keith Hackney, he is going for a championship here tonight. All he has to do is finish in front of the 33 in this next race coming up, the 50-lap main event here at Kokomo Speedway. The 33 of Ethan Stuckwish and the 69 of Keith Hackney, they're going to both start in the rear and try to race their way up through the field. And whoever finishes in front of the other between the 33 and the 69 will be crowned Modified Mondays champion. And that's awesome. A lot of hard work. I tell you what, if Kendall Tucker would have ran every race, Jared Nash goes on his lid. Kendall Tucker would have ran every race this year. He'd have been a force to be reckoned with. I tell you what, he has won 3 races, and every time he's out there on the track, he's extremely fast. Right now, Dustin Hall, he's leading with Michael Holder in second, Kenneth McLaughlin in third, and the rest of them, they've already checked out. Jared Nash 2 laps down. Tim Christensen's 3 laps down. Well, that's because he didn't start the race, and Corey Stansel didn't start the race, so they're pretty much just qualifying right now, Willie. We got a main event coming up right after this. Hang tight. It's going to be 50 laps. It's going to be 22 cars. And like I said just a second ago, it's going to be a race-off between Keith Hackney and Ethan Stuckwish. And whoever finishes in front of the other will walk away with the championship. Both of them will be starting in the rear tonight. So we only got 3 more laps here. So he gets the 2 to go this time by. Dustin Hall looking good out there, holding on to it. Michael Holder does have the fastest lap here in this session, in this race. So Michael Holder might steal this win from Dustin Hall there as they get the white flag this time by. He's going for it, it looks like. Not going to be able to do it. Dustin Hall is going to steal the win here in this B main. Michael Holder in second. Kenneth McLaughlin in third. Jared Nash in fourth. Tim Christensen and Corey Stansel did not make the race here. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for right here. We're going to do a final practice, and then we're moving on to the main event here. 50 laps at Kokomo. We got some cars headed on the track. And hey, if you got a driver that you'd like to get an interview in with, or you know, you want to ask them a question, let me know who it is and what you want to ask them while we're in this final practice session, and we'll try to find them on the radio and try to get an interview in with them. So if you're out there listening or watching, let me know who it is and what you want to ask them. We'll try to find them on the radio. But we got 4 minutes left here in this final practice session. Then we're going to move on to the 50-lap main event. So get yourself something to drink and get ready, because we're about to get dirty here on SRTV Network, Sim Race TV. And I'm Jay Weezy, as always, up here in the booth. the last race for the Modified Monday series before they start a new season. So if you're out there and you want to get involved with the IDA and the SimAddicts, make sure you find out. Or make sure you contact them and get hooked up with them. Or, hey, contact me or SRTV Network. I'll help you out. Hey, drawers. Nice. Let's jump in the car with one of these drivers and see what it's like. Wham! Get out of the way, he said. Climber, come on now. They are all around that cushion. That's right, drawers. They are using it up. Oh, Kendall Tucker and Ethan get together just a little bit. Two fast drivers right there. They're out there just playing around right now. Let's if y'all don't want to do it, you don't want to, I'm not going to ask that, David. Come on now. I'll pull up somebody. Let's see here. Let's pull up last week's winner, Kendall Tucker. Kendall Tucker, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you won last week. You got 3 wins in this series. You got a shot at bringing this one home tonight. I know you got a fast car.
Oh, yeah. I got definitely have a fast car tonight. I hope we can get enough green flag laps in tonight. I feel like I'm really going to try and send it up there on the top. I feel like that's where I'm going to make up a lot of ground. I hope a lot of the guys will run the bottom, but I have enough gear in where if I need to run the bottom, I will. So, yeah, just really hoping we can get enough green flag laps. Everybody just keep it clean. If we get spread out here, I mean, it'll be pretty racy. But the biggest problem is probably going to be on the starts. Everybody's making bonehead decisions like I did at the start of the heat. I just timed it a little wrong, I guess, and just ran into the back of Michael. I hate that for him. But we should be starting probably 6th or 7th row, and hopefully we can get enough green flag laps. I really think we can put this thing up front and get a shot at the win.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. And like I said, you got a super fast monster race car out there. That 00 is always quick. And like I said earlier, if you'd have been here the whole season, man, you got 3 wins over here already. This is win number 4 if you can get it. I mean, it's just pretty much a practice race or a fun race for you guys, but they are racing for a championship out there, and you know, a win's a win. But either way, man, like I said, if you'd have been here all season, I think you'd have had that championship because you're awful fast in those modifieds.
Yeah, like I said last week, I hate that I'm not able to get on a consistent schedule. Just gonna try and have some fun tonight. I hope everybody just has some fun tonight, man. Just keep it clean, and it should be a pretty good race. The track's really racy right now, so I just hope everybody will use their heads a little bit, including myself. So it's just 50 laps will go by pretty fast if we're just running caution laps. So hopefully it'll all work out.
Hey, well, good luck, man. You got a lot of competition out there, man. The 3 of Shane James, Kyle Morris, a lot of fast drivers. So good luck, man. Maybe you can pull this off for fun. Like you said, it's all about having fun, and winning is fun.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It'll be a fun race, and it'll be a whole lot better if I can park this thing in victory lane from where I'm starting.
All right, hopefully we'll see you then.
All right, yes, sir.
Kendall Tucker, the 00. Hey, he deserves that interview. I tell you what, 3 wins over here in the modified series for the SimAddicts, and he is a fast driver, and he does great interviews, man. I mean, he's got to be one of the best at interview. I mean, y'all need to take notes. Troy didn't make the show tonight, he said, but he wanted to end the season. It's not the way he wanted to end the season, but all in all, it was a great season. And thanks to everybody over at the International Dirt Association for letting him race. And very classy Troy Stuckwish. Thanks, Troy, for all the hard work you put in this season. I had a blast calling your races and watching you out there, so great job. All right, let's go over our starting grid here. Kyle Morris and Blake Brown starting on the first row. Second row is Ethan Stuckwish and Bryson Daffrin. Third row is going to be Patrick Solari and Jeremy Freeman. Fourth row is going to be Jarrett Murphy in the 25. DJ Killinalsi in at 115. Fifth row is going to be Jesse Isidore in the 015. The double zero of Kendall Tucker on his outside. Sixth row is Derek Dryman, the 444, the 31, 100 right to his outside. Mike Cron in that seventh row with Noah Samples to his outside in the 8. And the green flag's out before I can go through the grid. So let's go racing. Right now, everybody's trying to run down Blake Brown as Blake gets a great start. A lot of guys out there riding that cush, as Drawers would say. The caution's out. Our first caution of the evening here. And you might see a few cautions here tonight at Kokomo. It's a tough track. That's for sure. Tyler Hargrove, shout out to all my boys at Gen X Bad. Looking forward to this one. I totally agree, Tyler. Thanks for watching. Not sure who that caution was on, and these cautions are going to go by quick. But I would like to mention that Ethan Stuckwish and Kieth Hackney are racing for a championship. So whoever can win or whoever can beat the other, you know, whoever finishes in front of the other will walk away with the championship here tonight. And right now, Ethan Stuckwish is 18th and Kieth Hackney's in 19th. So we'll keep an eye on those guys as well as what's going on up front with Kyle Morris and Blake Brown. Right now, Blake Brown's going to be the one. I agree with that. Me too, Drawers. Green flag. Oh, contact. The 93, Kyle Morris, gets into the wall hard there. Keeps it up out of the way there. Everybody else gets by the 93. Looks like he's going to get pushed to the back as we got a three-way battle here on the bottom. Wes Gwaltney, the 115 as well in the mix. Jesse Isidore there. A little trouble in the wall there. We got to keep an eye on these guys. Kieth Hackney, the 69 and the 33 of Ethan Stuckwish. Right now, Hackney having some trouble up on the high side as Ethan Stuckwish moves on through here as he follows Kendall Tucker up through the field right now. Ethan knows what he's doing. He's all over Kendall Tucker right now, and they're working that high side right up next to the wall. They make a little bit of contact with the wall every now and then, but as long as they don't slam it too hard, they'll be doing just fine. They've worked their way up. Right now, Ethan's in 11th, Hackney's in 15th. Kendall Tucker, HRE Motorsports, him and Shane James. Shane James, one of the fastest cars on the track, and he's right now 2 laps down in the pits. Ethan boxed in up on the high side. That's going to give Kieth Hackney a chance to close that gap as Kieth is right on his back bumper now. Ethan in the wall, the 69 moves to his inside there, try to get by him here. This is for a championship. He checks up to make sure he doesn't put Ethan into the wall any more than he already is, and we are under caution right now. Ethan up to 9th. Hackney, I believe, is in 10th or 11th. I think it's 10th. Could be 11th though. I'm not sure why we're under caution, but we'll find out here The 99. Let's watch the 99 and see what happened here. Let's take a wider look. It looks like contact between him and the 444. Derek Drummond. That's going to send the 99 around and stuck down on the bottom of the racetrack, which is the reason why we're under caution. So we take a look at our top 5 right now. Blake Brown still leading them around here. Jarrett Murphy in second. Jesse Isidore there, and Jeremy Freeman looks like he had some trouble there with the 99 of Solari. So we go back live here. Bryson Blake Brown, Jarrett Murphy, Jesse Isidore, Bryson Daffrin, and DJ Kilanowski rounds out the top 5 here as we're almost halfway through this one. Green flags out for Blake Brown and Jarrett Murphy. They get a nice start there. Top 5 pretty much single file, and we are already under caution. Looks like Hunter Wright caught up in that one. Let's go back on the replay and see what happened to Hunter in the 31. Looks like he had a little trouble on the restart there. Might have been some contact between him and the 20. Oh, the tire. Looks like he hits that tire. That hurts. As the leaders come by. Oh, no. Jarrett Murphy barely gets caught up into that 31 machine. Ethan looking good right now, Blake. Right now, Ethan Stuckwish currently 9th. Keith Hackney is in 11th. And they are on single file restarts. So let's go back live here. Up front, Blake Brown still in the 74 machine. Dustin Hall right there in the 331 is lap down, so he's going to get the wave around this time. I see Shane James' car down there in the middle in the infield, so Shane James must be out of this one. Green flag's back out here. We're back racing. And what a start there by Blake Brown. The 74 shoots out of there. And we got a car around again. It is the 69 of Keith Hackney. That's going to hurt Hackney. And he's going to take it to the pits. So let's go back and find out what happened to Hackney here. Let's go back and watch this restart here with the 69. He's got Ethan Stuckwish 2 cars in front of him. Actually, only 1 car in between them, actually. Oh, contact him and Freeman. Looks like they got caught up together there. Hackney. No trouble, no contact. He's still got a good car, and he still takes it to the pits. So I'm not sure why he would do that. So we gotta hurry up and go back live as the pace truck has turned his lights off, and they're getting set to go green here again. That really makes it good here for Ethan Stuckwish. Right now in 9th. Actually 8th now. He gained 1 more spot. So Ethan Stuckwish is up to 8th after starting in the back. Hackney retired. Yeah, Hackney has retired. That is confirmed. So Hackney will not be winning this championship. Up front, all single file. It looks like Blake Brown, your race leader there. Let's keep an eye on Ethan Stuckwish as he is picking off spots 1 by 1 there in the 33 machine, currently running his 6th. As he goes to the outside of Kendall Tucker there, contact into the wall and entry there. These guys having a lot of trouble getting around this track here at Kokomo. That cushion just not holding them off of that wall, causing them to have trouble. Kendall Tucker and Ethan Stuckwish get ever so close to each other there. Blake Brown still powering around here in the lead. Ethan throws the slider there on Kendall Tucker. I know this is a fun battle to watch right now. Ethan up to 5th. Him and Kendall Tucker just working over each other right now. Slider after slider up front. Blake Brown way out on Jarrett Murphy there. Jarrett's still running strong though. Jesse Isidore, the 015, he's holding down that 3rd spot. DJ Kilanowski there in the 115. He's still looking good there. And Ethan up to 5th with Kendall Tucker right behind him. And we are under caution one more time here. This is just a fun race for everybody else besides Hackney and Stuckwish. They are racing for this championship. And right now, Stuckwish, I'm sure he is smiling ear to ear as he rides around. Let's find out why we're under caution here. Looks like Michael Holder goes around the 93. I believe that's Kyle Morris. Let me make sure. Yeah, Kyle Morris in the 93 there. You seen what happened. We'll take one more shot from inside the car here. Michael Holder. Oh, wow. Nathan Kassler just squeezes by him there on the high side. How cool is that? I don't see anybody beating Blake Brown here tonight. As far as the fastest car on the track goes, looking at the lap times, Blake Brown is the fastest car in this race. So let's go back live. Pace truck turned off the lights. So we're about to turn on the dirt. All right, Blake Brown set to hammer down here and put these babies green one more time. Oh, a little contact, him and Jarrett. Jarrett lets him collect it there as they shoot off into 1. Top 5 single file. Kendall Tucker now single file is 81 of West Gwaltney running that bottom line there. These guys very talented and still having trouble here at Kokomo. If that tells you anything, this is a tough track. The 115's in the wall. That's Kilanowski. And if I said that every time somebody hit the wall, I'd say it every other word. So I'm not going to keep saying in the wall, but it's hard not to either. 10 to go for Blake Brown. He's led 40 laps so far, and look at the lead he has over Jarrett Murphy right now. But Jarrett Murphy's got his hands full. He's got a lot of people there. Fast cars behind him. Jarrett Murphy's got Jesse Isidore and Ethan Stuckwish as Ethan is battling with Jesse. Oh, Ethan in the wall there. He keeps it together. Kendall Tucker and him, they get hooked together. And Kendall goes around right in front of DJ. DJ keeps it going. Somehow, Kendall Tucker hangs on to that after hard contact. Him and Kyle Morris get wrapped up together with the 115 of DJ Kilanowski as well as Ethan Stuckwish. What a wreck. What a race. Wow. What the heck is going on out there? You know, these guys, I'm not sure why we're under caution. It's got to be because of what we've seen. I'm not going to do a replay of that. We're going to talk about this 74 machine of Blake Brown. Great looking car, super fast. The Razor chassis, iRacing iFlag machine. He's dominated this race. He's led 45 laps so far. He's only got a few more laps to go, and he's going to walk off with a win here for the SIMADDICTS Racing League. And right behind him is this 25 machine, Jarrett Murphy, the Rocket chassis, Mullins Race Engines, Superior Sales and Service, R1 Rocket. And in third, Jesse Isidore, Evil One Graphics, Gen X Bad Racing, and we're back green. The final time here. Kendall Tucker with 3 to go. Kendall Tucker. Blake Brown with 3 to go here. It's going to be 2 here when he crosses that line this time. He looks like the He's got this one pretty much confirmed here. Let's keep an eye on Ethan Stuckwish. Ethan up to 5th after starting in the back. The white flag's out for the 74. Blake Brown, he only has to go around one more time. Jarrett Murphy, no time to make a move here. Small track here, 13-second laps, and that's going to do it for this one. Blake Brown's going to take home the win. Just a fun race for him. But the most important thing, Ethan Stuckwish, the 33, walks off with the championship. Started in the back, came up through the field to finish 2nd. Congratulations to him on his championship in the Modified Mondays series. It wasn't easy out there. A lot of tough situations he had to get through, and a tough track to tame here, Kokomo. Good job, Blake. The 74 going to park it in victory lane and walk off with the win. Great job by him and his team. Congratulations to the 74 on the win. That's a beautiful shot right there, huh? As your champion does burnouts, the top 3 sitting in victory lane right there. Let's take a look at our race results here before we go to driver interviews. And if you got a question you'd like me to ask Jesse Isidore, Jarrett Murphy, Blake Brown, or Ethan Stuckwish, because we're going to interview all 4 of those drivers, and we will save the best for last, which is our champion, Ethan Stuckwish. First, let's talk to Jesse Isidore, but we're going to go through our race results real quick. Blake Brown, Jarrett Murphy, and Jesse Isidore is your top 3. DJ Kilanowski, Ethan Stuckwish, Wes Gwaltney, Mike Cron, Nathan Kassler, Michael Holder, Jeremy Freeman, J.D. Sass, Derek Dryman, Hunter Wright, Kendall Tucker, Kyle Morris, Bryson Daffrin, Dustin Hall, Patrick Solari, Keith Hackney in 19th, and Kenneth McLaughlin, Noah Samples, Shane James rounds out the field. Shane, he had the fastest car out there. Not sure what happened to him. I'd love to know what happened to Shane. I know he parked it pretty early, but Blake Brown don't mind, and he's gonna walk away with the win. So let's move on here. Jesse Isidore, the first one to come up here. Jesse Isidore, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
I got a copy. What's up, brother?
Hey, man, long time no see. Nice race tonight. Finished 3rd. Had a good-looking car, like I always say. I mean, you got beautiful cars, beautiful paint jobs. So whoever does your paints, shout out to them. And Gen X Bad Racing, but the 015 was killing it tonight.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. E1G, Evil One Graphics, Jim Rivas over there does a pretty goddamn good job at making paints. So shout out to him. He's the one who does all of our graphics for the team. And I think we all had a pretty good showing. A couple of the boys got frustrated after cautions and bounced, but all in all, I think we had a decent night.
Yeah, it looked like a tough track, man. What was the main? What was so tough about it?
When it gets really slick on the top side like this, I mean, you probably saw us fighting to stay out of the wall all night. These cars like to drift out towards the wall anyways. So I mean, it just becomes double trouble when you have these cars on this track when it gets slick like this, you know.
Oh yeah, it looked like a handful, you know, and you managed to keep it clean pretty much, you know, stayed up in the top 5 and put on a good show.
There was a couple times I was thinking about throwing a slide job there to get around Murphy and Blake when I caught them, but I didn't want to be that guy on the broadcast running into everybody.
Hey, man, well, I seen you out there last night. Actually, you was my pick to win it last night, and I seen you out there tonight. I always enjoy seeing you out there, and I love talking to you, man. Anybody want to thank tonight for your finish?
Yeah, I want to thank Jeremy Freeman for even hosting this league. Jeremy Freeman and Blake have done a really good job at making a fun league here to run. Shout out to you. You're one of the most underappreciated ones. You do a really good stream every time. You guys have all been pretty good to us, so I really enjoy running IDA.
Yeah, I enjoy it as well. I mean, you know, the racing that goes on in the dirt world, man, is just so awesome to watch that I love doing it. So I appreciate that, you know, and like I said, I always appreciate talking to you. Congratulations on your 3rd place finish, Jesse.
Thank you very much. You have a good night, bud.
Hey, started 9th, finished 3rd, Jesse Isidore.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, let's move on. Jared Murphy, the Murph. The number 25 machine started 7th, finished 2nd. Jared Murphy, it's Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth.
What's up, buddy? How was
Hey,
that
man.
race?
Picked up about 5 spots. Too bad you couldn't pick up 6 and walk away with that win tonight.
Yeah, I just during the warm up I chose the wrong gear, and he had a little bit of lower gear than I did. He was able to roll through the slick a little bit better, and I was right with him on them restarts, but after about 5 laps, he just pulled away.
Yeah, it was a tough track, man. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean it was racy. I mean it wasn't totally top. It was, you know, middle top. You could roll through the slick, but it's a good race. I wish it would get a little bit rougher than what it was, but that kind of favors me a little bit. But yeah, it was still a good race.
Yeah, well, hey, a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill and a beautiful race car, man. You walked out in 2nd. You know, like I say, you started 7th, so you had a great finish tonight, and you dodged some stuff that could have really put you out. So a little bit of luck there too as well. But congratulations, man, on your 2nd place finish. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, all my buddies at HRT Sim Racing, Blake Brown's uncle there, Jeff Brown over at iRacing iFlag. Get you some goods over there. He's got some awesome stuff, and my fiance is always for letting me race. So yeah, look forward to next time with these guys. I know this was the season finale, so can't wait till season 3 I think starts up. So
yeah, it won't be long. Yeah,
it.
I can't either. I cannot wait, man. Hey, well, good job out there tonight, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Hey, as always, man, thank you. Also, congratulations to Ethan Stuckwish on the championship. I wish I would have had the time to run every single race, but, you know, kids call.
That's right, man. All right, see you.
Have a good one.
Jared Murphy. All right, let's pull up Blake Brown, the winner of tonight's race, the 74. Started 2nd, finished 1st. Blake Brown, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I am doing good. Not as good as you are. You know, you had a fast race car. You started 2nd, finished 1st, so you didn't really have to worry about any traffic. I know the track was tough. Seen a lot of guys getting into the wall and stuff, but it seemed like once you got the lead, man, you know, you get out on them and you start to increase that lead ever so slightly. What was so tough about tonight's track, and what'd you think about your race tonight?
Track, it was, I liked it personally, but just had to be easy on the gas. I don't know, man. Pretty pumped. First win on a broadcast, so.
Oh, I don't believe that, but if you say so. I mean, you got a lot of fans out there as well. I mean, they're out there cheering you on and, you know, all that good stuff. So you're doing something right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, congratulations on the win tonight. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, iRacing iFlag, Jay Skins Graphic, he does the paint, and just everybody that helps me out. My brother, Leo Pena, he helps me out quite a bit, so thank them guys.
Leo's out there. All right, man. Well, the 74 was fast tonight. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks, man. Thanks for putting the broadcast on.
Absolutely. All right, that was Blake Brown. Let's do the honors. The 33 machine, Ethan Stuckwish. He figured out how to come from the back to the front without tearing up that race car somehow. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. Ethan Stuckwish, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Yeah, buddy, I got you.
How'd you do it, man? How'd you stay out of all that trouble? And what'd you think about the track and your car?
First of all, I gotta give a big shout out to Jesse Isidore because I was struggling all night with setups, and then he gave me one right after practice. He's like, "Try this." And then I tweaked it a little bit, but big props go out to him. I knew that if I could just run around there, stay out of trouble, that I had a pretty good shot at winning it.
Yeah, the Velocito, what is it? The Outlaw Farms, the body armor. You got all kind of cool stuff on that machine. How'd you do it though? How'd you get through all the traffic and manage to keep it pretty clean and you finished in the top 5?
I knew that if I could just watch my surroundings and, you know, see someone spin in front of me or wreck in front of me, make sure I backed it down early, you know, got out of the way of everybody else, because that was my biggest fear going tonight, was getting involved in someone else's crap.
Yeah, what was you thinking early on in the race when you had Kieth right behind you there, and it looked like y'all were both coming up through the field there pretty good together?
In all honesty, I was just hoping that because we were in that big gabble of cars, I was just hoping that he got stuck behind him.
Yeah, well, through all the adversity, man, you know, your hard work paid off. You know, it's a little different coming down to the end, even after all the drop races, you know, tying like that, and then having to do a race off starting from the back, and especially at a track like Kokomo, you know, that's a tough thing to do, but you did it.
Yeah, buddy. I knew coming in tonight that it was going to be a fun race because, like I said in my interview last night, not very many people have run this track on the baseline setup.
Hey, well, you had some fans out there too, you know. You had a few people out there cheering you on. You know, your brother was out there, Charles Silvas. He said congratulations. Brenda, I don't know who that is to you, but Cindy Cool. You had a lot of fans out there and a lot of congrats from the people. So, you know, you got a lot of support out there, man. And you did what you had to do tonight. And you come home, you're the champion, man, for the Modified Mondays. How's it feel to be a champ?
It'll kick in a little bit later, but I mean, I'm still trying to get over the fact that I'm the champion.
Well, hey, you're coming back. There's going to be a new season, and everybody's going to be trying to steal that title away from you there, so you're going to have to defend it well. I know you will, and you did a great job out there tonight, and you finished in the top 5, which I didn't think you'd be able to come up through the field like that, especially with the caution flags, the way that they came out. And this short, tough track here at Kokomo, I mean, you guys, I mean, I know you had your hands full, especially when you're seeing all these talented drivers that y'all have. You know, the skill level over here is next to none, and you're still having trouble on a track like Kokomo. You managed to work your way up through the field and seal the deal, man. So congratulations on the championship. Anybody want to thank for a great season?
First of all, big props go out to Jeremy, Blake, Wes, all the admins over here. They put on a good show each and every night race, and my parents for buying me all the stuff to do and putting up with me.
Hey, man, you know that's right. Well, congratulations, champ, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks, man.
Ethan Stuckwish pulls it off. He wins the championship. Thanks, Willie Teresa, for watching. Thanks to everybody for watching, and Blake Brown was the man tonight, that's for sure. Blake Brown walks off with the win here. For the modifieds, it was an open setup race, so it was a little different than they ran all season. They did run fixed setups, but Blake Brown pulled off the win in the 74. Congratulations to all the drivers that showed up to this event and threw it all on the line to put on a show for us. And thanks to the International Dirt Association on a great season for letting me come on board over here and do all this rambling on and stuff. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Hopefully I didn't drive everybody crazy, and hopefully you got to watch a good show. And you know, the International Dirt Association, you know, all their sponsors, if it wasn't for these guys, then I don't know where the International Dirt Association would be. But special thanks to them. And don't forget about iRacing iFlag. Like I said last night, if you go to iRacingIFlag.com and you hit that promo code SIMADDICTS 2018, you get 15% off. Hurry up before that expires. Season's over, so I don't know how much more time you'll have left. So hurry up and get on over there and save you some money. But I would like to thank everybody that tunes in week and week out. Thanks, Drawers. Thanks to everybody that watches. We definitely appreciate all the support we get. So for now, for SRTV Network, I'm Jay Weezy. And you know what it is. Everybody have a good night and keep getting dirty.